Hello, hello, hello. Look at your beautiful faces. Welcome back to the Tranmere Rovers career mode, where we have 3 players in for player of the month this month. Yes, we've got Fort there from Exeter City, who is our first game of the episode, by the way, but we've got Jennings, Cole and Norwood, who are in inspiring form at Tranmere Rovers right now, and with that inspiring form comes points, and at the top of the table with 38 of them, 7 points adrift of Lincoln City, sit Tranmere Rovers. Can we keep this inspiring form going against the teams that we have coming up in our calendar? We've got Exeter City, we've got Gillingham coming up in the cup, we've got Morecambe to take on, we've got Bury to take on. In this episode, I plan to get through 2 months of games and then get to the promised land, the transfer window. But first off, Prenton Park, Exeter City stepping our way. I'm ready for this. Let's go. Both teams look great defensively. We had some good defensive spells. They had some good defensive spells, but both of us looked on par with each other. Look at this for a tackle. Round his man and gets it away from us. They looked good. We looked good. We tried to curl one in with Jennings. What a huge save for the goalkeeper, though, making sure the scoreline stays 0-0. Exeter then got themselves a chance after my tackle somehow just fell straight back to him, but luckily he wasn't good enough. Sorry, mate. You're just not good enough. And just as I thought we were starting to build some momentum and we started to get the team behind, there's a wonder strike from the Exeter City man from the edge of the box, takes them 1-0 up, and I wasn't going to sit down though. A bit of luck, obviously it deflected from the defender, came straight back to me, and it's that man who steps up every single game for us, Cole Stockton, or Cole Stockton, still don't know his name, but someone needs to teach him how to dance. What the hell is that? Better things coming though, as on the left hand side Rashalvo gets himself a crossing and we get a header in, comes off the post, cleared by the Exeter City defence. Another chance to cross it, but it's defended well again, and that is going to be full time at Prenton Park. We do end up picking up only a point from this game. Good display defensively from the boys though, and a good display attacking as well, as we picked up a goal. Great to see, but not that. Another player has taken on player of the month, even though I've got 3 players in there, for God's sake. Also, we signed a giant, 6'7". Now I expect this team to be warmed up and raring to go. We just drew with Exeter City, who we should be beating, and we've got Gillingham in the Checker Trade Trophy away. Game time. Cole Stockton isn't the fastest, but he's getting down the left hand side. He's got players waiting in the middle. He cuts his side, turns onto his right foot, gets it across, and it's Lionel Cole at the far post who puts Tranmere Rovers ahead in the Checker Trade Trophy game, and we're away as well, showing his agility to get up in the air in time. And now we're going through 1-on-1. We've got the goalkeeper only in front of us, and I pushed it way too far. And could that be a turning point for Gillingham as they get down the right hand side? I tried to block their attacker on the left hand side. He goes across goal, puts it into the back of the net, and now it is 1-1 against Gillingham. It comes to full time, which means the game is over. Or is the game over? Penalties. Okay, flip of a coin later, and it's Gillingham who's stepping up for the first one, and it's a great save from my man Davies in goal. Vargas is stepping up for the second one, and it's putting it to the back of the net. He's taking too long to walk. Let's just skip to the end. There's one more penalty. I put it in the back of the net, and we end up winning the shootout. Let's go, Tranmere. Who gave these guys a license? This stadium looks like an absolute children's playground. Oh, it's Crew Alexandra at the Alexandra Stadium. My bad, Crew. My bad. And they weren't taking it lightly after I said that, as the defence fell apart, boys. We got through 1-1 with the goalkeeper, and I'm not putting it into their goalkeeper's hands this time. 1-0 Tranmere Rovers, and we pick ourselves up an early goal within the first few minutes. They then got themselves a chance down the right hand side, and he fluffed it. Someone tell this guy to take the bananas off his feet and put his boots back on. Just not happening, boys. And then we got ourselves kind of a symmetrical second goal as we played the ball through yet again with James Norwood, splitting the defence wide open, and it's that man again. Jennings has been on absolute fire for us, but that wasn't going to stop Crew Alexandra. They get themselves a crossing, headed into the back of the net, and then at the other side of the pitch, get themselves a crossing and headed into the back of the net. Both goals from headers. We need to do something about that, but we're not going to stop against Crew Alexandra. We get ourselves yet again another chance as we split the defence wide open with that through ball, get it through to Waring in off the bench, and what a finish that is from Waring, who doesn't usually get any football. Finish of a god, mate. Great finish. He puts it into the back of the net, and that is the way it ends. Full time, 3-2 Tranmere Rovers, and he may have just won us the game after not having much play time in a very long time. Oldham Athletic is the next fixture for us though, the next obstacle to overcome for Tranmere Rovers, and we are at Prenton Park, which is obviously a great stadium for us to play at, where we're trying to pick up points, which we are trying to do. It's Ashraf, the free agent who's joined the club this season, who puts in the first assist of the game, getting it into James Norwood, showing off his number on his back without even realising it was the 10th minute that he scored in as well, but a beautiful combat goal from the opposition, a Pogba-esque ball over the top, cross back in, and then a finish by the striker, and it ends 1-1 at Prenton Park. Not exactly the scoreline that I wanted to be picking up, but we train our players, we make sure they're ready to go for the next one. Hopefully they can do it in the EFL League 2 against Grimsby Town at Blundell Park, but we're Tranmere Rovers. Let's go get the win. First chance of the game, we get ourselves a throw-in. It comes back to the throw-in taker, it's whipped into the middle, and it's a huge volley, a great volley, an insane volley, some would say, by the top goal scorer in the EFL League 2 right now, Cole Stockton, and you just can't stop this lad. He keeps bagging goals for fun. Is he going to get himself another one as he plays it through into Jennings? Jennings is like, nah, I'll take it alone, mate. Puts himself one into the back of the net, and it is 2-0 to Tranmere Rovers, and the man in form shows off his name well, and that is not going to be it though. Grimsby Town get themselves a corner, and they're back in the game within moments, just from a corner, a set piece to put them back into the game, and we weren't going to sit down and take that one lightly. We played a through ball through, we get it through to my man, and it's into the back of the net, just like that. Another goal for him, and it is now another game in the bag for Tranmere Rovers. We're 3-1 up. We end up bagging goal after goal after goal. We just keep bagging them. A symmetrical goal to the last one as we play in another cross, and it's headed into the back of the net, taking us up 6-1. We won 7 though. We play it to the edge of the box, and it's Jennings with a curler around the goalkeeper. Beautiful goal, but we're not done there. Just before full time, we get it down the right hand side, and this time we'll cross it across goal, and it's Vargas this time putting his name on the score sheet, and it is 8-1 against Grimsby Town. And as it comes to full time, the whistle gets blown, the thrashing is stopped before it gets any worse. Like a boxing match has to be stopped before he gets concussion. Grimsby Town were out and dead before they could say oops. Great to see that the performances are not going unnoticed. Vargas wants to get sold after scoring 1 goal for us, and great to see a player of the month at the squad. Man like Jennings picks it up just before we have another game up against Gillingham, but Cole Stockton apparently is the player to watch after his hat-trick in the last game against Grimsby Town. Can we do it against Gillingham again, this time in the FA Cup? Of course we can. We get it down the right hand side, he cuts inside. Oh god, I thought we were going to do it, but it comes off the post and goes out from James Norwood. First chance of the game, we get our second chance, and it's off the bar. It just looked like everything was going against us in this game. They got themselves down the left hand side, and I was like, this is it, this is where they score. But thankfully for us, that guy is bad. You're bad, mate. You're just bad. We get it down the other side as we get into the second half, and what a goal that is from Lionel Cole to kick things off for Tranmere Rovers. I didn't think he was going to do it, but he put it into the back of the net from outside the box. We then had a chance coming down the right-hand side. We cross it in, and it's 2-0 Tranmere Rovers, and we are turning on the Jets now. We're not taking it to penalties this time. We don't want to put it down to the penalty shootout again. It comes down the right-hand side after a pass to split their defense wide open. Another cross to the far post, and it's 3-0 Tranmere Rovers, and you might as well say it's over because they are dead and buried. They are out of the FA Cup, and guess what? Tranmere Rovers move on to the next stage of the FA Cup as the full-time whistle blows, and we are through to the next stage of the FA Cup. Give me Premier League sides, alright? I want to test myself. I'm not afraid of anybody. Draw us against anybody you want. Tournament prize money in for Tranmere Rovers. We got Port Vale coming up in the Checker Trade Trophy, and guess what? I'm so confident in my team, I'm going to go ahead and simulate the game. We've got Wharton in goal, Caprice out there. Luckily, we get through on penalties. Yep, penalties. Money, 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 money. Money. Stop taking the mick out my singing, alright? My singing's pretty good, alright? It's pretty good. Give you some time to jog that one off. Anyway, into the next game at Meadow Lane, we got Notts County. Tranmere Rovers travel, and when Tranmere Rovers travel, we tend to back goals. And look at James Norwood, as he literally breezes past every defender in that Notts County defence. Puts it into the back of the net. He's rowing alone now. He does everything alone. He rows alone, he scores alone, he does everything alone. The thing that we need to start doing is defending together though, as we defended very badly there. Literally giving the ball back to them until they put it into the back of the net is not what Tranmere Rovers are known for. We need to start defending well. We always score well. As you can see here, we get it down the right hand side. James Norwood, through your legs, son. And we score ourselves another goal, making it 2-1 Tranmere Rovers. But defensively, we're shocking. They get it down the left-hand side. They get it into a left-footed crosser who puts it in, and they score again, making it 2-2 at their home stadium. We can't be defending like this. The defence needs work. full time, 1 point. We need to start defending well, otherwise that is going to be the scoreline for every game we have. A draw and a point is literally happening more often than I want to admit, and training the players could be the option we need. However, we have a risk of losing 8 players, and if we lose all these players, then obviously we're not going to have all the players to have the squad depth at the club as well. So we need to sell players to use money to keep players, and we need to improve the squad at the same time. It's a hard job, but that's what I'm here for. Hopefully we can do it, and hopefully we can improve while still picking up the points. And speaking of points, we've got to take on Bury now, who have only just been relegated to the EFL League 2. It's going to be a hard one, but Lana Cole trying to make him look average as he cuts out, cuts in, and plays it into James Norwood, who scores again for Tranmere Rovers. We actually had a point where James Norwood wasn't doing anything for Tranmere Rovers. We couldn't score with him, we couldn't assist with him. Now he's doing everything and he's winning games, because that was the only goal of the game, and it won us the game, and that's what I want to see from James Norwood. However, it does mean that teams may come in for James Norwood in the January transfer window. That could be a big one. Are the CIA listening? Who the hell told them James Norwood was up for sale? Because they've come in straight after the performance of me saying that teams could come in with a transfer offer. Now, don't get me wrong, Norwood has been in the form of his life. Well, probably not the form of his life, but he's been in great form for the last few games. But I'm not going to move him on, even though the media says he could go for a hefty fee. In fact, do we move him on for a hefty fee? It could just happen. But before that, we have to concentrate on playing against Morecambe in the next EFL League 2 game. Can we go and beat them in the snow again? We get it down the right-hand side. Can we put it into the back of the net? Of course we can't. Bad finish. Why, Ali Banks? Can we get it through again? We do get it through. Down the right-hand side is James Norwood. James Norwood plays it into the middle with a beautiful ball, by the way. And Stockton puts it into the back of the net with a beautiful finish. Equally just as good as the assist that came from James Norwood, by the way. The man on fire. Can we afford to actually let him go? Here we go again. Another chance. James Norwood running onto it, but that is where he lacks, you see. Pace is not his best option when it comes to getting forward. However, his assists are looking on fire as he plays it through into Mullin, and he has messed up the record for Norwood. You've messed it up, Mullin. Just so you know, you haven't got him another assist that he could have added to his tally. However, we do win the game, and some may say we have Norwood to thank for that after that beautiful assist. However, I am not going to leave myself in the dark. If Norwood goes, we need to be looking at a potential replacement, and that is where you guys come in. I'll be looking at certain strikers. However, I want you guys to let me know who you could see as potentially the Tranmere Rovers star and the Norwood replacement. Games galore though. We've got another game coming up, and the last game of the episode up against Yeovil Town, and it's time to prove that we could face teams and play teams without Norwood, with Norwood, whatever comes in our way, we can do it. And I mess up the chance to go 1-0 up. 10 minutes played. Norwood could have got himself yet again another assist, but it's a striker that messed up the chance. We get it across, and I hit the post with Johnny Smith from point blank, and Johnny Smith has to be the man to take the blame in this episode, this game even, because he gets a third chance and he completely scuffs up the chance again. I can't bring myself to play this kid if that is what he's going to do every time I give him the chance. And then the ball comes in, and Yeovil Town score with 8 minutes to go. And you know, with 8 minutes to go, we're probably not going to get a comeback going, but it looked like we were going to, as Bakayoko comes down the right hand side and he's blew the whistle for offside. Now you guys tell me if this looks offside, because the line is not where the player's foot is. To me, I'm on side. We should go through, make it 1-1, and it should be a point to take home. But unfortunately, VAR is not a part of FIFA, and we do end up going home with 0 points from this game. A loss after a very long time of going unbeaten. Norwood's unhappy. Johnny Smith is unhappy. To be honest, the one to blame for me, but I don't want to act like Mourinho. Interesting times. The transfer window is now open, and let's not forget we got that transfer offer in for Norwood. But we also have Vargas, who wants to move away from Tranmere Rovers as well. So we could have 2 strikers leaving the club, which means we need to bring a striker in. Now, when it comes to that striker, who will be the player to step up to the plate, or will there be no player who steps up to the plate and we need to bring a new one in? And will it also free up some funds that we could use throughout the season to bring players in, to renew contracts? How will we do this? Who will we sign? Let me know in the comment section down below. But for now, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Go ahead and smash out the like button down below. Comment in the comment section your guys' opinion on how I should do these episodes. If you guys want to see them like this, let me know by also letting me know in the comment section down below. You can follow follow me on my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. All of those are in the links in the description down below. And if you guys want to watch the live streams, twitch.tv/brosgotgame as well. You can also donate and become a member. The links are in the description down below. Catch you in the next one. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make